So this lady is in Judge Norberg's court because she is suing her former landlord for throwing all of her belongings in the dumpster while she was away. I think that's what it is. Something about $6,000, but she doesn't have proof. And he doesn't show up, so normally she'd get a default judgment, but Judge Norberg isn't quite going for that right now.
All right, Miss Weber, I don't know why Wolf is not here, but I am not going to keep waiting for him when he has notice of this hearing. Do you happen to have any contact with him?
No, no,
File
no.
231598 SC. So on this case, you would normally get what we would call a default judgment, meaning that you would essentially win because he is not here to contest. I do need to go over some things though before I would just make a finding for you. So you no longer live there,
Right,
and your case that you filed in front of the judge was dismissed.
right.
Because why?
It was over my head. He was treating, I didn't have a lawyer, and the documents that they sent out in the mail, it was just, I didn't know how to respond to it. I did try to seek out a lawyer, but he told me to go to small claims court. Because he said the money
Yes.
that he would get from it, he'd take a third of it. I would be better off just filing in small claims court.
And then here's my question is, so you were gonna move out in December, you needed some more time, you asked to stay through January. You didn't actually move out till when? This
Yeah,
whole thing where he locked you out, that was more like
March.
March.
Because,
When was the
right,
last time you paid him rent?
okay, I didn't pay him for the month of March because I thought we were gonna do a walkthrough. I have receipts for a brand new washer and dryer. My intention wasn't to move out. I had to get my mom out of Briarwood because they were running, she's now deceased. And I was trying to, because they running through her savings account, and then they're gonna send her home to me. And I was up in the air about whether or not I should move. So I literally we refinished the bathroom. I can get receipts. I mean, I was trying to maintain it, and I had Orkin for a year. I mean, essentially, there was mice there, and it wasn't a good habitable for my mother. There was no ramp, so I could take care of my
Right.
94-year-old mother.
And then you're suing him because these belongings that he set outside, you don't have them?
You don't understand. I called Deputy Bronson, came out. He would be my only witness, and I could get my daughter and her boyfriend that fixed the bathroom. Like, I was just concerned. I didn't want any problems because I was trying to help my mother. And he didn't put everything out in the dumpster. I have receipts for a brand new washer and dryer that was purchased on January 28th. My intentions weren't to move. I was concerned about my mother. He didn't put the washer and dryer out there. He just put some belongings out there.
Well,
And
yeah, it's because that you said, do you want the washer and dryer? There's a maintenance contract with it. And he said, yeah, I do.
I know it wasn't for him. I didn't give him the washer and dryer. I thought we were going to do a walkthrough just to
I
make.
understand that, but here's what I'm asking though. This
Okay.
properties that he took out and put in boxes and just set it outside, did
He,
you ever
he didn't
recover
even,
that?
right, he didn't even put tape on the bottom of the box. He just, and there
Ma'am,
was,
listen to
pardon?
my question. Did you recover those boxes?
Not all of them, because they weren't all in the dumpster. There was stuff
Alright.
in the house that were my
So here's what I'm
clothes.
saying is, what I need to know is how we get to $6,500.
Okay, well, right here, Okay, so how am I gonna have receipts? And why didn't the cop intervene? There was no notice. He just decided to clear me out one day
No,
because
ma'am, that's not true. He offered to help you move and you kept blowing him off because you needed to buy cat food or that you had to go see your
I
mom.
needed to take care of my mother. I got
Yes, but
receipts.
here's what I'm saying is, I have the actual text, so don't tell me things that aren't
Right.
true.
Okay,
If
so
he had showed
let's
up here today, I doubt you'd be getting any money. But he's not
okay.
here, so I have to give you a judgment, but we still have to justify why this judgment is $6,500. So I
It
need you to
was
tell me what things are you never recovered that are still in that house that you haven't gone back to for a year now.
right. If there was I listed stuff on here was my diamond
Ma'am,
engagement.
you didn't send anything to the court. This file is
Oh,
empty.
this was on the other one. I can send
Yes,
it.
that does me no good, ma'am. Today is your day for court. We would have proceeded on an empty file, so please tell me what it is that's worth $6,500.
All the belongings that were in that house was worth more than that.
Okay, and you never got any of them back.
No, he doesn't contact me and I don't contact him because
All
I
right.
couldn't gain access. He changed the locks. He wouldn't let me in.
I'm gonna do a default judgment for the $6,500. And you got $123.51 coming to you because of costs that you paid to the court. And that's how this will finish up till we hear from him. But yes, ma'am, everything that you're talking about is only because I looked through the old file, and the old file is evidence he submitted of all the times that you blew off his offering to actually help you get stuff out of there and even send a worker to move it to your storage, and you blew him off the whole weekend.
No, I didn't. There was
Well,
certain
ma'am,
stuff moved. You're just listening to him is all. There, I purchased the dumpster through him. He there was stuff that, yes, he helped me throw in the dumpster, but he decided that's it, lock the doors, and I
yeah,
didn't
I
have it.
mean, that's why I'm gonna give you a judgment. There's lots of, you would not have won in court the way you were going to be presenting this case, ma'am, just so you know that. You
Well,
won in court because he didn't even show up. You should get a judgment in a couple of days. It'll be sent out to you in the mail. What I do need you to understand is the court does not do collections. So essentially what you have now is a judgment for that $6,500, but you need to be in contact with him about money changing hands. You understand that?
Even with receipts for the washer and dryer, it still don't matter. Like, you just make me do that then? So, all right, fine.
Well, you could go to the police if you
I
think there's a
did.
crime involved, but they're
Well,
probably going to tell you to go and enforce that in small claims, which you are, but the court does not do the collections. You need to
okay.
do collections, all right? I'm going to release you.